everybody. Hello and welcome. I want to take this moment to put together this video for you guys real quick here as announce some big changes coming to my weekly vlog for the Survivor Amazing Race and whatever else we decided to cover this year. Just to get started real quick, you could go ahead and please subscribe right below the subscribe button so you get all our updates all year, and feel free to comment away and share this post. Also, follow me on Twitter. I'm at YoGrabAGabba, and the Facebook page, Pavement Road Productions. You can also email me at pavementroadproductions@gmail.com. So I want to take a moment here to just welcome you guys to another year, another season, another big Survivor season coming up here, and we're excited to have all the coverage all season long, and really pumped about it. But one big change, one big announcement. Let's just get to it instead of wasting everybody's time. Just dive right into it here. Big change this year. We are transitioning from one media to another. We are going from the written text to the audio video sphere. So instead of writing every week and posting the blog based on changes to formatting and web hosting and things like that, we're going to go ahead and instead of writing it and having you guys read it, I'm just going to basically read it to you, give you my opinions, give you my takes, and make some big changes in that regard. Other than that, I'm also looking forward to a little bit further down the line getting my own website, get some hosting, and have all that content right there for you. And also we could continue to blog and write content as well as having the video and audio to go along with it. So more on that in a minute here, but I do want to go ahead and talk briefly just about what is coming up here. And obviously the next Survivor season does start in about 2 weeks from right now. So we're going to take next week and go ahead and review the cast and make some announcements as far as who we think is going to do well, who's going to fall flat in their face. Obviously I had to finish strong last season with getting the winner pick finally for the first time. So I wanted to kind of leave that, the blog on a high note. But now we're going to talk a little bit about what's coming up next in the next few weeks, and then obviously going forward. So the big announcement: no more written blog right now. It's just going to be just an audio and video post. But I'm also interested in anybody who listens to this, watches this, wants to contribute. Something that maybe we don't watch, and maybe we aren't as in tune with. Of course, you can possibly write for our website or at least the Facebook page and things like that. So we're definitely open to it. Email me, pavementroadproductions@gmail.com, or go ahead and just subscribe, comment, write on the Facebook page, tweet me at YoGrabAGabba, any of those things. So obviously, if I'm just sitting here talking the whole time, it might be a little bit quicker of a listen or a watch. But also, I may have been known in the past to go on rants here and there once in a while, say things and just keep going and not stop. So I'm going to need a little help keep myself on track and not have this crazy new thing go way off the rails. So to help me with that, I'm going to bring in my co-host every week, and someone who's going to help me keep this thing organized and keep me from going crazy because I'm already halfway there. So I'll bring in my co-host right now, Jessica Tarasik, to the show. Come on in, Jessica. Hi.
Hello. Hi. Don't mind my voice is going to crack because I'm still getting over a cold.
I'm sorry. So I want to bring you in here just real quick. Obviously, you're going to be helping us keep this whole thing organized, keep it from, like I said, going off the rails every week on the Survivor vlog. So real quick, just real simply, I want to just kind of get your take, first of all, about the change. Obviously, I've been writing the blog now for a while. I've been writing the blog about the seasons of Survivor, about Amazing Race. I did Celebrity Apprentice stuff, and opening up to more things. I'm also looking to maybe do more weekly content, even when those shows aren't on the air. Mm-hmm. Something every week, just to get it up, a half hour, an hour of just my opinion instead of having to rant to you. So I just want to kind of get your take on what's the change we made to this format.
Video is a lot easier. Most people can just listen to it throughout the day. I listen to YouTube, Spotify, while I'm working because it's just easier. I don't have to watch the video. And, I don't always have time to read. As you know, I didn't have time to always read your blog in the past. I'm sorry. But I think the change will be good. I think it'll get to a lot more people.
I hope so. That's kind of the idea of it. I mean, YouTube is a way bigger format than WordPress. We're doing fine with WordPress, but they're not no longer linking with Facebook, no longer linking with other devices. It's tough to kind of continue to do that, and then writing every week, having to edit, having to do all those things. I can just say what I want to say at this point, and yeah, it might get kind of bad, but at this point, I'm just gonna say what I need to say, and then where I have an edit, and then eventually, if you do want to add graphics, stuff like that, that's something we can do at that point. But I think it's gonna be a lot more fun. Obviously, you guys know me. I've written a blog for a couple years now about different shows, mostly Survivor, and I know the show. I know it well. I mean, I don't always have good opinions. Oftentimes way off on my takes and what I think's gonna happen, and the moves I would make are probably way off. But I know the show. I've seen every episode, most of them multiple times, and some of them a lot more than multiple times. I've listened to listen to a lot of podcasts, read the blogs, things like that. So I know the show well. Just is coming at it from a little bit different perspective. Just coming at it from someone who is definitely a casual fan, and that's good because two people with the same background, it would be very boring. It would be very similar opinions, and that we don't need that. So obviously I would be an Adam Klein super duper fan. Jessica's way more of a casual fan. But real quick, just to give you a little bit of your, and it's not a bad thing. I said there's nothing wrong with being a bad thing. Guess what? The vast majority of Survivor fans are casual. Mm-hmm. It's just the ones who are the loudest voices are the minority. But let me go ahead and just give us your outlook on the show and what how long you've been watching it, what your take is, kind of what you like, what you maybe don't like, why you watch it every week, stuff like that. But I know that you obviously started halfway through season 35, mm-hmm. roughly, Ben's season.
Go Ben.
Yeah, you're a big Ben fan.
Yes.
I like Ben. I was more pulling for Christy, but I'm unbiased as a blogger, obviously. So
yeah, okay.
And then obviously Wendell's season you saw all the way through. It started episode 1, day 1, and you were through that one all the way, and you obviously saw last season as well with Nick. So and I finally got one right. But you were kind of you picked Ben halfway through the season. You mm-hmm. thought when you said you thought Ben was going to win, and you got it. And then about when around the merge, you picked Wendell as well, and Wendell ran it all the way too. And you were definitely a Christian fan last season. There's no doubt about that.
Yeah.
But you have a different take, different perspective. So can I tell you a little bit about your history of the show? I mean, I kind of went through a little bit there, but tell me from your perspective.
I mean, probably way back in the day I started watching it, but I really didn't watch that much, was younger, didn't really get into it. But watching it with you and, at first I'm not, I guess, totally into it, but it kind of just draws you in. You kind of get into the drama and, like, the stuff that's going on. You start to hate people or really like people, and who I really hated or who I like.
Of course.
It's just different, I guess. There's not a lot of shows like that, I guess, in that format. Being out in the woods, it's not about surviving anymore. It's just about getting along, and some people are really good at it, and some people are not really good at it.
And that's it. It's the original one. I mean, there's a lot of imitators, but not as much.
Yeah.
As there is not as much success with all those shows that did it for a season or two and then fell apart. So I definitely it's good to have your take. Obviously, it's very different than mine in a lot of cases, and that's good. We can definitely debate it. But I wanted to, when I did the blog, I wanted to have you on here to kind of give your different opinions. My voice is overplayed, I would say, at this point.
You like hearing your own voice, though.
Of course I do, but at this point, my opinion is always gonna be my opinion, and it's not really gonna change. I have my perspective. I think we can get a little diversity on here with having your perspective. So obviously, not in addition to keeping me on track, I think also your big thing is gonna be I'm gonna give you an opportunity to kind of just say what you need to say, and give us your take, because it's gonna be it's probably vastly different than mine. I mean, like I said, I was rooting for Christian to lose last season, not because I didn't like Christian. Christian was great. Christian was funny, entertaining as hell. But I was sick of the hero always coming through with the win. I'm definitely more, end season of heroes versus villains. Who do you think I rooted for?
Yeah, the villains. I don't really see Christian as like a hero, though.
Mm-hmm.
I guess he was an underdog. I was pulling for the nerdier person.
Sure. And that's different. I oftentimes do, and it's just one of those things where I would say if Wendell, the really likable guy, Ben, the really likable guy, didn't win those 2 seasons, I would probably be rooting for Christian. But it's just like it felt like it was the same thing, and And I'm, even watching, pro wrestling, I don't like the ones they tell you to root for.
Yeah.
Or you should root for this person. You should root for that person. Well, I know what root for. I want to root for. And that's kind of a bit of the way I do it too, I guess. So, but I think it's gonna be great. I think it's gonna be a a fun thing. Again, if we eventually get web hosting, we can always have our own website and write our own content, keep that going. And as far as writing pieces for the Facebook page and stuff like that, we'll definitely do that as well. So, anybody wants to contribute, anybody out there watching wants to add to our platform, of course, by all means, go for it. And let me know. Let me know what you want to do. If you're interested in, hey, I want to write about blank show or what's going on in the world or this or that. I always like different perspectives, and regardless of what I write on or say on my weekly shows or write about my blog or whatever, I'm always interested in hearing other opinions. So we're always interested in that idea too. So instead of me having to rant to you every week, I can kind of go on here and say it, but I'm always interested in hearing a other perspective as well. So that's all I really want to say today. We are gonna get started with the Survivor season 38 cast assessment. Obviously, I've seen the 4 other players play. You have not. The 4 returnees play. You have not. But I'm going to go ahead and we're going to do some homework on it. We're going to look at the players, see who we think is going to do well, who's not going to do so well, and give us our take on that. And that'll be fun to look forward to. So hopefully you guys enjoy it. Hopefully subscribe, like I said, right below, and give us your feedback and comments. Follow me on Twitter, on Facebook, on this channel here, of course. You can, of course, leave comments. You can email me directly at pavementroadproductions@gmail.com, just like it sounds, pavementroadproductions@gmail.com. You can follow me on Twitter, and of course you can like our Facebook page at Pavement Road Productions on Facebook. My Twitter handle is YoGrabbaGabba, and yours is
Jess T820.
So follow us, subscribe, and a lot more to come. So we look forward to having you here and having you with us for the foreseeable future. Thank you for all those who were reading the blog, and hope you continue to follow us as we make this exciting change to our format. So other than that, thanks everybody. We will talk to you soon. Bye for now.
Bye.